Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Waffle Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. So today, we have more spoilers and leaks for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, guys. Now, as I mentioned previously, the games are actually out in the public. People have gotten their hands on the games. There's one guy actually playing through the whole game, and showing off most of it, we basically got more information to show you. Now, of course, on the screen, you know, you're seeing Pikachu from the Detective Pikachu movie, which, by the way, I'm actually excited about. I was really iffy last night, or like when I first watched it, I was like, is this kind of strange, right? I kind of like it, but I also think like they look kind of creepy. But then the more I watched it, the more I just got entrenched with the movie. I'm actually loving it. Like, I'm really excited for this movie right now, which makes me just happy for 2019. But besides that, let's continue here. So, what do we have in front of us? Well, basically, we have more things showing us gameplay from specifically Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. And also, there is a big one here, okay? There's a big leak, okay? Really big leak that you just wait and see. It's really, really strange. But let's start with this, though. Which is this right here. This seems like a weird name for a healing item. Also, you get tea from Brock. Weird. So it says you got pewter crunchies from Brock. Okay. You got a cup of tea from Brock. Fair enough. Really strange. But okay. And here they say basically, hey guys, please download Pokemon Quest. As you can see, Pokemon Quest is down here. And also, like, when you're inside of your room in the game, you actually, like, when you look at it at your TV, it says the same thing. Now, you do have Fire Stones, Thunder Stones, Water Stones, Leaf Stone, Ice Stone. Which I'm not sure what you would do with Ice Stone. What do you evolve in like what? Like, do you maybe get Dugong or something? Like, I mean, what Pokemon evolves with Ice Stone in Gen 1? I just can't remember. Like, I genuinely can't remember. I just can't remember. I think Leaf Stone at least would be available, like, usable for I think Vileplume? I cannot remember all this. I know the basic use of, like, the Firestone, Thunderstone, and Waterstone, you know what I mean? You can use all of those on Eevee and whatnot, but, you know, I can't remember, like, other Pokemon in Gen 1, because I generally can't remember. Geez, that's weird. But now you know that you can still buy Thunderstone and whatnot there, you know, all the stones, basically, and they're all 5,000, so, fair enough. And now, look at how cute that is. Now, what is he talking about here? Well, Diglett Cap. Now, you will see what I mean on this picture, right there. Look at that. It's a little Diglett hat on your head, which is really strange, but kind of adorable. At this point, he's gained 3 badges, and he's already able to go to, or he's already in Celadon, which I guess makes sense, because you don't have to do the same kind of, you know, you don't have the same challenges in your way in this game as you had in the previous ones, where, like, oh, you know, you want to go through the cave? Well, get yourself Flash, because otherwise you won't be able to make it. And he says here, holy cow, and what he's talking about is that you have a crown, right? You can get a crown utility, or like a crown hat, and that is costing $1 million Poké-Dollars. So I don't think that's going to be something that people are going to be getting, you know, on their own, but rather something that people, you know, people are just going to edit the files in the game, edit to a save file, and just going to get it that way. Like, let's be honest, you know what I mean? That's just the reality of things. So here they say, hey, please download Pokemon Quest. And it's a game in which a lot of cube-shaped Pokemon appear, which, fair enough. And I assume you're in your own room here, or actually no, you're in a little girl's room, which, that is just weird, okay, that's just weird. And there are Pokemon roaming here as well, but that's besides the point. So, here's a spoiler. He says, apparently the place in Cerulean City is under construction, just like in the original Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't know if it helps with the timeline talk, lol. Okay, so I thought it was something else, because I haven't read all this stuff. I've ignored it specifically so that I will be able to, you know, look at it right now. And he encountered a wild Bulbasaur here, which he doesn't seem too happy about. And here, he actually has a shiny Metapod. Now, why does he have a shiny Metapod? Because he actually, the guy who sent him this stuff, you know, who sends these images, sends all these files, was actually shiny hunting, and he got himself a shiny Caterpie, which I think you'll be able to see a bit further up here. And it says here, I think Let's Go are obviously in the Mega Timeline, and several years before Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. And then he says, I'll have to hashtag anyway, but not a big spoiler. Chaining these really rare Pokemon like Bulbasaur is annoying, since they are so rare, only 9 found in almost 2 hours. Make sure to use lures. Yikes. Okay, well, at least that will add a bit of a challenge to it, so I appreciate that part of it. So let's continue here. So pretty, so pretty. Congratulations, your Metapod evolved into Butterfree, which is actually pretty cool. There are no Moonstones in the game, is what he's saying. Of course, that is a bit weird. How would you obtain Ledo King and Queen, Clefable, etc.? No idea. How do you catch Pokemon in handheld mode? That explains the Nidorino in the Mina screens. WTF, what? That actually pisses me off. This pisses me off right here. There is no. You don't make a Kanto remake and remove the Moonstone from Mount Moon. You don't do that. You just don't do that. Really. You remove the one thing that makes my journey fun. The one thing that makes my journey in Kanto fun, which is sweeping the game with just Ledo King. You remove that from me. You know what? No. Just because of that, I'm instantly lowering my rating of this game before I've even reviewed it. Just because of that. If this is a fact. Which I think it is, because Mizumi has been giving us literal information. So I'm lowering my rating straight away for just because you decided to literally remove a part of the gameplay which I love from Kanto, which is playing with Ledo King, because it's my favorite Kanto Pokemon. You literally ruin it. And I don't care what you say in the comments. Oh, you're just complaining it's just a small thing. Well, maybe small for you, but for me, it is a big deal. It's my favorite Pokemon from Kanto. And if I can't even use Ledo King through my playthrough, what's the point? Literally, it's the Pokemon I love the most. And they're literally shafting it. Like, not even joking. They're literally destroying it just because whatever reasons. I don't understand what is such a big deal with having Moonstones in the game. And having a way for Ledo King to evolve. Unless we can still evolve into Ledo King on, like, you know, leveling. Because that shit pisses me off right there. That is really annoying. And I don't appreciate that shit. That is so freaking stupid. I didn't even know this was a thing. I told you, I just scrolled through here. I wanted to ignore most stuff. There's no casino in the game. Fair enough. Spooky. Here is the ghost, which looks way larger and way creepier than the previous one. Kind of weird that it's so large. And there's smaller ones around, which I guess those are haunters. I was saying to people, these are haunters. These are not like... People are telling me, like, no, those are the ghosts. No, those gotta be haunters. While this one's, the big one's the real ghost. Or maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe I'm still wrong. Who knows? Who cares? It's not a big deal. Whatever. But that's pretty cool, actually. So here is something else. My source is trying to figure it out on how to evolve things that need Moonstones. Please figure it out, because I swear to God, if we can't evolve, if I can't evolve into, like, if I can't get Ledo King by just generally playing the game, I will be so angry. Like, if I can't get it through my playthrough without having to send one from, like, send a Ledo King from Pokemon Go, I'm not accepting that. I'm just not. Here he says he's style in, which is, you know, got the Team Rocket top, Team Rocket outfit. And here we have the character, which is known as Archer. And Archer is an admin of Team Rocket. Now, we knew he was going to be in the game, and now we know how he looks like. So here he is. Looks very sketchy, dude. Like, he does not look like the nice guy. He looks very sketchy. He looks smug. Yes, he does. New moves in the description. Some interesting effects behind Eevee's moves. We'll check that out. And we'll scroll up a little bit. Let's see. So Zippy Zap. Oh, that's an explanation for all the moves. I guess we'll read that afterwards. So here you got Fly, which is Sky Dash, which we already know. And you can see right there how it looks like when he's flying away, which we've already seen. Okay, I'm tired. If I get any new stuff sent to me, I can post it tomorrow. And my source found a full odds shiny. Since the chain is less than 11, it has the same odds as full odds. Lol. You see right here, he's actually catching the shiny Caterpie. So found a full odds. My source found a full odds shiny. Since the chain is less than 11, it has the same odds as full odds. Lol. That's incredible. That's actually incredible. That thing's got 9,659 views. Jeez, that's incredible, dude. And the catch combo was only 4. That's weird. So its catch combo was 4, but what was its chain? You know what I mean? Can you see the chain? Or is that not counted the same way we assumed it was? Let's see. Let's see what he, you know, shows it off. Because check summary maybe. Oh, he's putting it in his party. Okay. And I was going to send it out. Alrighty, there it is. And it's shiny. Shiny Caterpie. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Not bad. He's talking to it. Completely taken by the scenery. No, but I think that is that for that one. I think we've gone through most of the stuff we had to show here. But there is one more thing. A big one that I want to show you. A big leak. Now, of course, we have this stuff right here, but I have something else to show you. Now, Arrow posted this right here, okay? He said, Leak 22 for Pokemon Let's Go. A trainer that wasn't present in the original Pokemon Yellow appears and can be battled. Click the link if you wish to be spoiled. I'm going to be honest, this isn't a decent leak. This is a crazy leak. Okay, this is a crazy leak, Arrow. I don't know why you put this on decent. This is a crazy leak, dude. And you will all know what I mean in the next second. So if you don't want spoilers, leave right now. Because here it is. Now, you might be confused. Okay, what's the big deal here? You know, who is this? This is Mina. So, what does he say here? How about a Cantonian trainer? Want to try battling my fairy-type Pokemon? And also, you are challenged by Trainer Mina. Now, who is Mina? Well, you see, Mina is this character from Sun and Moon. She is the trial captain of Pony Island. Her primary trial grounds being her house in Seafolk Village, she specializes in fairy-type Pokemon. This means the timeline is all sorts of messed up right now, okay? If there was a timeline, it's even more scuffed right now. Because this just confirmed the scuffedness of this shit, okay? I'm just saying. This just confirmed that it's scuffed to infinity. Why? Because she was from a timeline that we assumed was different from, like, the Let's Go one. We thought Let's Go was a separate timeline that wasn't connected. Guess what? It is connected. Which just makes things even more confusing. So, I don't really know what to say. Like, it's just... It's really strange. That's all I'm going to say. It's really strange. Now, her previous teams were Klefki, Gramble, Shiinotic, Raybombi, and Wigglytuff. And then, of course, there are different versions of, you know, her team, depending on which game and, you know, what order you take her in and whatever, you know, take her on and whatever. Yeah, she's in the game. She's right here. She looks slightly different, of course, you know. Has, like, you know, these things on instead of, like, how she looks right here. She's got, like, these, I don't know what you call them, like farm clothing, whatever. I don't know what the actual word, I don't know what the actual wording is for it. I'm sorry. But, Arrow, you gotta move that decent league to crazy league, dude, because this is actually really weird. I mean, we were all assuming maybe, you know, I mean, maybe, but then after a while we realized, nah, these games are very, very separate from everything we've had in the past. Unlikely we'll have any connections. Guess what? We have a literal connection right now. A literal one. Which is so strange. So, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. This is so weird. But yeah, I think that is just about it, guys. Of course, we have the moves, which, you know, we can check that out. Zippy Zap, the user's attack target with bursts of electricity at high speed. This move always goes first and results in a critical hit. Splishy Splash, the user charges a huge wave with electricity and hits the opposing Pokemon with the wave. This may also leave the opposing Pokemon with paralysis. Floaty Fall, the user floats in the air and then dives at a steep angle to attack the target. This may also make the target flinch. Pika Papow. The more Pikachu loves its trainer, the greater the move's power. It never misses. Bouncy Bubble. The user attacks by shooting water bubbles at the target. It then absorbs water and stores its HP by half the damage taken by the target. Buzzy Buzz. The user shoots a jolt of electricity to attack the target. This also leaves the target with paralysis. Sizzly Slide, the one I hate the most. The user closes itself in fire and charges at the target. This also leaves the target with a burn. Glitzy Glow, the user bombards the target with telekinetic force, and Wondrous Wall of Light is put up to weaken the power of the opposing Pokemon's special moves. And then Batty Bad, the user acts bad and attacks the target. Wondrous Wall of Light is put up to weaken the power of the opposing Pokemon's physical moves. Sappy Seed, the user grows a giant stalk that scatters seeds to attack the target. The seeds drain the target's HP every turn. Freezy Frost, They really made the names like ludicrous. Like the more I read, Sappy Seed, Freezy Frost. Like come on, dude. The user attacks with a crystal made of cold frozen haze. It eliminates every stat change among all the Pokemon engaged in battle. Sparkly Swirl. The user attacks the target by wrapping it with a whirlwind of an overpowering scent. This also heals all status conditions of the user's party. VV Volley. The more Eevee loves its trainer, the greater the power it never misses. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now, there is one thing, right? As I said earlier, I am very angry about the Moonstone stuff. If the Moonstone stuff ends up being, you know, like if it's confirmed that the Moonstone is not in the game, and the only way to get Ledo King is like by, you know, by sending a Ledo King from Pokemon Go or something, like then I will be so angry, dude. Because I love Ledo King, right? The reason I only like enjoy playing through Kanto nowadays, you know, if I replay Kanto, is if I'm sweeping the game with Ledo King. Because Ledo King is just my favorite Pokemon from Kanto. It's the perfect Pokemon to use when you're playing through the game if you want to sweep through quickly. And also it's just one of the strongest Pokemon. But it's been just kind of destroyed in my opinion. If you can't even evolve into it, you know, it's just disappointing, man. I don't know. It makes me sad. More than anything, it just makes me sad, dude. So I don't know. But I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And, you know, I will see you all the next time. So have a great day. And bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.